is. Call all units, President 783 is going around saying the world shouldn't be like this. Put out your cigarettes, keep off the grass, watch public information films in bed. Practice safe sex, but never win the race. We might as well, we might as well be dead. All units, Prisoner 783 told a customer to have a nice day and sounded like he meant it. Call all units, President 783 doesn't own the camera phone but appears quite contented. Careful on the ladder, keep your eye upon the clock. You might end up the next department head. You don't have to be mad to work in, but apparently it helps. We might as well, we might as well be dead. Debbie was the joke, whose only friends were crisps and coke, who invited bums and bags of chips to settle on her arse and hips, which gave nothing in return, just calories she couldn't burn. So Debbie cried and Debbie grew, like the bullies sometimes do, because every time we were rotten, food made it all forgotten. Kids are kids, you know the crack. They find your weakness, then attack. But what I'm building up to say is I saw Debbie the other day as I stepped into a lottery queue. Hiya Mike, how are you? I held my Joe, about to pass. It's Debbie, I was in your class. Debbie. Then it struck me, big fat Debbie, can't be. A swift scan up and down, delivered a ponytail, blondie brown, greenish eyes, rich full lips, a completely different arse and hips. Alright Deb, long time no see. Careers office 83, and I bet during all that time she's probably lived down the street near mine. Anyway, Debbie gave a girl some money, then crossed her fingers as she passed me, and I, a former member of those little shits, who'd kicked her self-esteem to bits, bought 3 lucky dips and went home, straight in and on the phone. Hey, do you remember Debbie? Yeah, the ugly cow. I've just seen her. She's beautiful now. Thank you. This is called but does crime pay? Of course crime pays, silly twat. Ask the druggie in his luxury flat with a ton of bling dripping from his skin, a new BM and a baseball bat. Ask the murderer on day release with his finger raised to the police, stalking somebody's wife or daughter. Another poor bastard to the slaughter. Look at the pissed up hit and runner or the sight destroying pellet gunner. A 6 months break at Bucklingsville while we soft bastards foot the bill. Well I say whip 'em, burn 'em, cause you'll never learn 'em. Sling 'em all together on a rock, and if she did it, bang her up. If he rapes, let's have his cock. But they won't, cause they daren't, so fuck all's ever learned. Well I'm sorry, but there's only so much I can suffer. Mr. Judge in your court, till some cunt slits your throat, a bag of fucking toffees would be tougher. Thank you.
Why can't we see everyone is killing today? It's so wrong. Lazy and
Bohemian, you know, stick 2 fingers up to the workaday world more. I'm making slow progress. For example, the other day I left some staples on the office photocopier, just like that. I didn't even need to use any. I just took them out of the box and left them scattered about all willy-nilly. It was like the May 68 riots all over again. I'm learning the lingo too. For example, did you know, a cat is a person, and so is a freak, but a pig is a police officer. Now, cats and freaks are groovy, but pigs are fucking fascist bastards. I think that's right, because the pigs keep busting the cats and the freaks possessing weed, which is a type of cigarette that opens up your third eye. It's a lot to take in. I tried some the other day and it just made Coronation Street seem like 2001: A Space Odyssey or longer. Not that it's easy to get hold of this weed stuff. You need to make a connection. I was watching an old blaxploitation movie from the 70s the other night, and he explained it all to me. The next day, after Mother had ironed my underpants and socks, I went out to score. That's what it's called. But bugger me, I hung about outside a Chinese laundry for bloody ages waiting for my man. I was under the impression from the film that at any minute a man of African American origin would drive up in an open top car with leopard skin interiors, wearing a pot pie hat and sporting several gold teeth. I waited sodding ages for my fix. Eventually a retired serviceman in a shell suit turned up instead, and he sold me a small block that looked like a piece of a rubber tyre and charged me 15 bastard quid, the cheeky cunt. But I had my shit together now, so I thought it was good time to crash someone's pad. That's like going to see a friend. I figured that the in crowd would consist of students in further education, and I remembered that a house at the end of the street had been turned into low-rent flats. I packed some necessary equipment, a lava lamp, collected works of Jean-Paul Sartre, an Acapulco LP, and made my entrance. The first guy I met at the house, Trevor, asked me if I had any cans of Special Brew, which is apparently some sort of beverage drunk by football hooligans and destitute men with knotted beards. I might be one, I'm getting there actually. Another one was doing something called an access to numeracy course, asked me if I had any sounds. According to him, Ackerville was a bag of wank, and besides, it was incompatible with his MP3 player. I've read somewhere that Bohemians like to freak you out, a kind of initiation test. I looked around to see what these cats did for entertainment, but I couldn't see any bongos anywhere. And there was nobody dressed in a black sequin dress reciting poems by Gertrude Stein. There were, however, 3 pale characters huddled over some sort of electronic game device called Gladiator X 4.5, the Plateau of Unreason. This seemed to involve manipulating a small handset to knock an opponent off a cliff with an axe. "Look mate," one of them said in between mouthfuls of a pot noodle, "if you haven't got any Special Brew, you best be off." Then he told me to fuck off, because he had to be up early the next day, about lunchtime, to cash in the article Correggiaro check. "Where the bloody hell have you been?" Mother yelled at me when I got home. Mind, it was after 9:30. I promised to be back early to help her clean her pleasuring toys. She's got quite a lot of them, and they don't half get mucky.
Exploited. There's a guy goes drinking with my dad, and he's got his scooter gear on, and he's like, "I saw Exploited, Jim, in 1982. "Well, I was 5. "So what you done since then?" "No, you don't understand. I saw Exploited in 1982. "So what you done since then?" "Well, actually, I saw what he did since then, because we went over the flyover at Gypsyville, and him and his missus fell over the bikes, because they were that pissed. And then I later was informed that she'd lost a purse somewhere down the line. Someone mugged me! Someone mugged me! No, they didn't. I was sober and I was walking up the bridge with my old man, holding him up because he was that fucking pissed. You didn't get mugged. You probably dropped it off the side of the bridge when you fell over your bike. But I saw Exploited. I So take to run away, go and live your life away. Here's modern times. Whoa, and protection light. Whoa, feeding up the hate. The hate. Oh, the hate. Singing out the spirit for the factory. All you people pray for the factory. Now I see you running in the factory. Now I see you dying in the factory. The factory. Woman, you know when you pray, go and live your life away. The gap between the roots and pointing to the where the plastic grows. We breathe life. Whoa, and production life. Whoa, feeding up the hate. All the hate. All the hate. Sitting out the tree for the factory. All you people pray for the factory. Now I see you dying in the factory. Now I see you dying in the factory. The factory. Death metal banjo. Is that in your ears? I hope so. Life is pretty. The people paying. Now I see you running. The people dying. Now all the people dying. Now all the people dying. Jimmy's smoking. He's smoking, Jimmy. He's still smoking in here, you know? To get to know the concert. Jimmy has been factory. All these people pray for the factory. Now I see you running in the factory. All these people pray in the factory. Screaming out the prayer. All these people pray. Now I see you running. Now I see you dying in the factory. The factory.
Waiting! This is good! Somehow! Life! Balance! On power! Shut! Waiting! This is good! This is good somehow! Knife! Balanced! On! Bomb! This is good! This is good! This is good somehow! This is good! This is good! This is good somehow! This is good! This is good somehow! This is good! Good! Not balanced on cloud! Sun waiting! Sun waiting! This is good! This is good! This is good somehow! This is good! 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 This is good somehow! Not balanced on cloud! Sun waiting! Waiting! fighting. We were quite good at it, did we? I live round the corner, got to see it all firsthand. And I know a lot of people have lost their homes, their livelihood, their property, things like that, but I really enjoyed it. Because for a brief moment I thought the world was going to end. Taking all my shit upstairs, shutting off the electricity, sandbagging my house, I felt like fucking John Rambo. I got given an SES Survival Handbook when I was 8 and it's the first time I've ever used it. By the second day I was stockpiling rations and sharpening spears ready to take on the looters. Good times, good times. 2 coppers in a Subaru. 2 coppers in a Subaru looking like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo in the Mystery Machine. Winding down the window, one of them asks, "Where you going, son? Where you be?" "I'm just walking the street, watching me feet without a care. I ain't even got any bus fare. And what with all the money that's been spent on this fine-ass car, ain't you just ripping off the taxpayer? Shouldn't you be asking to give a decent chase for you, like a boy racer? Charging down Springbank 100 miles an hour, £1,000 sound system and a £200 Nova." They both laugh like pricks in a way that makes me stick to my stomach. "Don't be wasting your time," I continue. "Swear down, I haven't committed a crime in years, since back when I was a kid, and I got caught doing some petty vandalism for kicks. And you know what? I'd have got away with it too if it weren't for you pesky pigs." I've got those special brother news. It's only about 160 a tin, so it's a bargain by any fucker's reckoning. It's a day spent on the street, sitting on my seat, asking, chasing, scoring, snoring. Here and there I pick up a couple of quid and everything's sweet for a bit. Don't think about eating or living or being anywhere else but here, in the sun or in the rain, when the evening escapes me and the morning runs away. Perfect products for a perfect consumer. Cheap as chips and with a couple of wobbly eggs washed down at even beats smack. So fuck all you or some bottles of mud in shitty nightclubs at £3 a go, buying into a dream of a self-image that'll melt like snow and soak into the dirt and the mud. Like a down payment on a car, a flat and the wage you utter. A job, a life, a purpose has no true meaning when you see the way in which everything disintegrates like empty pizza boxes in the gutter. I'm content with making it through the day until the night collapses covered in its own puke and piss, mewling like a cat in an alleyway. Everything will be okay so long as I believe that one of you lot out there is going to provide the next thing for me. Got 10p mate, thanks a lot, thank you.
Tell me how's the old portfolio? Still cleaning up with that soft drinking gear. Some old baby's polio. Worry down, but the bottle in back. Oh boy, the world loves a magnanimous winner. To the cripples of you come from your birthday on the charity dinners. Hey, Mr. Three-Piece, are you moving to munitions? Waxing fat on other cats. Homicidal ambitions. Or do you want the blood of your money before you get to the Gucci store? Or spend a fortune dressing your trophy wife look like a 10-pound whore? It's a three-piece, how you save the football team. Spending millions to assemble a full-size
This is your love tunnel. Meet it and enjoy it for fuck's sake, alright? Okay. Alright then, open your legs. Open your legs. Yeah. Spread them, Olivia, yeah. Okay, we'll work on that. We'll work on it. Brilliant. Grab her hands, please. Right. And we are ready for the sharing of Fanny energy. Can you start to chant, please? Petal and Olivia. On my head, take it from me. Take it! Take it! Take it from me. Take it from me. I'm drained. I'm drained. That was bloody emotional. Right, Olivia, did you feel any tingles or anything? Am I a lesbian now? Well, we can but hope. Well, in 2 months' time, if you've not linked any of our clips, it's not really on. You are never going to believe what happened, Louisa! Don't speak. Never guess what I had to say today. I had to say, I do not love you. I don't love you. Get over yourself. I saw that cunt at the gym. I called him a cock 10 times. I said, you're right. You're right, I do romanticise, I do. But you are nothing special. He asked me if I was crazy. I said, obviously, why else would I be interested in a fucking retard like you? He's such an arrogant prick! He's got this funny eye thing. Fucking Ming-Mong. But that first night at Wendy's, it was like we connected. And then I think about the nice moments. And we talked about movies and Kevin Smith and Breakfast Club and Wolverine. He's got such a dirty voice. He's just so clever and witty. He asked me in a playful manner, do you want me to pin you down and fuck you? I said, yeah. Did he? Did he fuck? Fucking knickers. What other signal does he need? Retard. Gay, even I'd have done you. Would ya? Maybe I should give gay a go. I mean, I'm a sexual being. Do you know that? I am a sexual being. Clearly too much to handle for that bastardo. Anyway, I know that looks I'm moving on up. But he has got a great pad though. Trey sophisticated cunt. Charlie is so cool. He plays the guitar. He's proper cool. And what about that time that we met John's girlfriend and he said that she was beautiful? We could all see she was just a common slut. I mean, Charlie is proper cool. And that email that his friend sent him asking who the beautiful girl was in the picture. I feel like I'm entering a new cool phase of my life. I can just see myself now going down the local, a few games of pool, a pint of Strongbow. Let's go. Maybe I should become one of those cool hat-wearing people. I mean, I am up here and he is down there. I'm clearly the best catch he knows. And I mean, he just sits there and I'm going on and on and on. And he's just cool, like nodding. And I think, what's he thinking? I mean, why doesn't he want me? Perhaps he's picturing me in a wedding dress. I have got the worst taste in men. Probably just wishes I'd shut up. He's got a girlfriend anyway. Story of my life. Cox. Who is it? Fucking T-Mobile. I'm such a fat cunt! Why don't you come to Weight Watchers with me? Alright! Next! Ooh, you've lost 1 pound! Woo! Woo! Don't get too excited, you could shit a pound! I think the only mystery here is how I'm single and you're not. Next! Ah, the new girl! Let's see the damage. I think I'd rather not actually. I can understand you're scared. I would be too. But if I can't see, then I can't help you. Help me? That's a joke, you sappy old cow. One of those bitter fatties with an attitude problem, is it? Listen, cunty! I may be packing a few extra pounds, but I'll tell you something. A few? It's alright, Louisa. I take it as a compliment coming from her. You are such an evil bitch that I want you to dislike me. Because if somebody like you liked me, then I'd want to kill myself. I've only known you for 20 minutes. And when I leave here, you may be able to call me fat, but I've got a fucking long list of things that I can call you. That's a bit of a lower myself to give you a second thought again. I mean, there's no wonder you're single. It's a civic fucking duty. You're conceited, you're bony-assed, and you're just nasty. And on that note, I'm off to Subway.